All right. Hey everyone, this is Anirban here from 10x Community, and we are here with Vidhya Sharma in the ninth episode of 10x Spotlight. Today we will learn how we can turn your comments into clients. See, when I joined LinkedIn, I used to think like I have to post 5 times a week, 7 times a week. I mean, when I started, I really posted 7 times a week on LinkedIn. I used to think that the more I will post, the better I will get results, the better I will get clients, the better I will get impressions. And this was the primary metric for me that I have to post 7 times a week, must. Whenever I failed, I used to think that okay, I have missed something. I have done something wrong. I have to post more in the next week. But day by day, I understood the importance of commenting. Day by day, I understood the importance of DMing people. So the best metric, so the most important metric on LinkedIn is not how many times you post, it's not how many times you, I mean, the metric you chase the impression, you chase likes, comment, but you should think of commenting and DMing a lot. So today we will understand how you can leverage your commenting and turn and find clients with commenting. So it's over to you, Vidya. And before I ask her to start, I'll talk about her. Basically, Vidya reached out to me, I guess, 6 months back. Uh, for the first 6 months, she was literally at zero, literally at zero. It's I'm talking about everything, like the strategy, growth, niche, identity, everything. After 140 days, she is with 14,000 followers, 1 million plus impression, and close 7 high paying clients. And the secret sauce is commenting, content, and conversion, right? So she taught each of us how to comment and how to leverage those comments to get clients. So today she will talk about it. So this is gonna be a value packed edition. So it's over to you, Vidya. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Cheers.
Thank you so much for that, legend. What's going on, everyone? How are you?
Feel free to turn on your
Mhm.
mic if you want to say
Yes,
something. Feel
please.
free.
Awesome.
Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, legend, for just that great introduction. I'm always humbled by if anyone says that because yes, it has taken time, but it has been so worth it. I know a lot of people here already, and I hope I can deliver some value to the community, though I'm not so active. I'm guilty of that. But I hope this session will make up for it. And thank you so much for the opportunity as well. I have seen Arnibal for a very long time. I believe since the very start of my LinkedIn journey. I believe I was connected, or I wasn't. It's okay, but I've seen him as the person who speaks no BS, which I love. The thing that he's doing is with email marketing. I will just go to that profile thing there. I love the profiles which talk about one thing, and I see him sharing the tips and pictures there, which I see at night after my work. And I'm really impressed by people who really know what they are doing. And the way he has handled this community is really great. I have no means or no things to butter him up, but I've just seen that from the fence that how is he holding this community. I have been into communities. I have had one before, uh, just to follow the trend of having communities, but nobody was so active, nobody was so involved. But I see you people just like giving your to-do list, being so reactive to all the messages, and talking about stuff that makes sense, not just speak about anything and everything else. So I won't waste any of your time. First of all, a big thank you for even considering joining. That would be my first thank you there. And I hope I make a very good use of your time. So I hope I can go to the presentation, and if that's okay.
Perfectly, of course.
So I made it on Canva. Not guilty. Canva is my best thing ever. So, just so I give a reference to why I'm referring to this PPTs, because I used this in my consultation the very first day. So anybody who takes the consultation from me, so they get this. So I'm just giving you out this. So it helps you in every other way. It's not only just about commenting, which I will refer to, because you might think from the fence that, okay, commenting is the only thing that should be done, but it isn't the truth. A lot of things have changed in my perspective with dealing with commenting. So now it's about three C's, which I call, that is content, conversion, and your conversations. So with content, we all know it's the inbound strategy to drive trust, client acquisition, and so much more. When I talk about your conversions, it's about funnels and email marketing, and just as Anniban does, and so many other stuff can be done with conversions, funnels. With conversations, it's about DM. I'm not going to touch a lot of part about DMs and everything because I'm here for commenting and how can I help you break some myths as well. So I hope it will be very fun and interesting, because just a month or 2 months back, I wouldn't have said the same. But now I've set the bar to be brutal and true in front of you. And what have I done? What have made it easy for me? And how I now think about commenting on LinkedIn. Let me turn on my camera. It feels weird to me. Hey, can you see me?
Looks like a champion.
Didn't expect that. So, welcome to my session. It feels very good when I talk to people with the screen on. It's just nobody had the camera, and I'm like, what happened? Anyways, whatever's more comfortable for you. So, day one, it's like I have like a 5 session with my consultation. So, I go with day one dealing with the foundation of why they should choose LinkedIn, then about optimization, then about engagement. That is what I'm going to deal about today. Then the strategy, and then the number one skill you can have. I believe every other person on LinkedIn talks about that number one skill. You know it, but we don't practice it. So I think most of my success goes to that one skill anybody can do, and it is very important for all of our journeys. So why should you care about LinkedIn? See, you're sitting here, I am here, and we are already doing so much of stuff on LinkedIn. So I don't need to tell you why LinkedIn is important. 1 billion users plus, and it's. I have been on all platforms, to be honest. I have tried to grow there. You say Instagram, Twitter. I would love to have some tips from you guys, though I read the chats. Um, I'm trying to steal some strategies from Andaman for sure for email marketing. I even talked to him personally about that, and YouTube and everything else. The thing that I found about LinkedIn, and on 1st January, I will complete 1 year on LinkedIn. So the thing is that it is very professional in some sense. Not only professional, here people don't post selfies for just likes. Some do, but most of the majority are really here for business and how to grow. They are either hiring or they are getting hired. I see LinkedIn as that. Either you're building a business, either you're wanting to get hired, or you want to hire. So the three stages are like that. And LinkedIn is the only platform. I have even done some HR kind of internships. So I know how LinkedIn works at the very ground level. But when I got into LinkedIn, then it got more easier for me. So most watch reels, most share them with friends, most eat a bag of chips watching an ASMR, which I have done before. Most laugh at comment section at 3 a.m., which I even do today, but not for 2 hours and scrolling, having that scrolling dilemma. Now I don't. I do it for fun for a very short period of time. Only some make money, some apply it, and some use it. So who are you? The most or the 0.1%? I mean, that statement has been going on that so many people less than your IQ are making more money than you. It should frustrate you, it should move you, it should motivate you. I don't know if that doesn't, what else will. And I'm not just saying choose LinkedIn, choose anything. Choose anything, I mean. Even if you don't want to come online, it's all good. But it's not even important to be an entrepreneur. I will just say that because we have hyped it so much that, oh, entrepreneurship is for everyone. No, it's not. So I'm just stating the truth. Winning ain't for everyone. That is why we have the 1% there because they are very consistent. They know what they have to do, and most just give up. I can say after my two businesses while I was on LinkedIn, I failed at all of them. My third wasn't going very well. I was like, okay, quit this. Just quit, and it's not for me. But LinkedIn gave me a chance. That's when commenting really started hitting for me. So if that hadn't happened, I would have given up. So just that don't give up. If you don't give up, you'd never fail. One of the best quotes ever you can remember to yourself that you haven't been given a roadmap, just make it for yourself. No matter what it is, no matter what people say, make it for yourself and work it out. So, also how people reach me in my DMs, how much will it take to get my first client, how many to get my 10K followers, how much time to reach 100K impressions. I believe many of us and most of the people out there on LinkedIn, they are talking about this. They're even the posts that I will never react to are the posts which talk about, oh, I got 1 million impressions. And I see a lot of Indian creators doing that. I'm not saying anybody here is doing that. I see creators who are very good. I won't take names, but I remember them. And they talk about, oh wow, how I got 2 million, 10 million, 40 million. I don't care about how many impressions are you having, though I used to. I used to care about a lot about vanity, but now I just don't. And I will tell you the reason as we go on with this. I will tell you why I just don't care and why you should practice of not just giving it so much of importance. It is important. I'm just saying that it is important. Followers matter, impressions matter, your reach matters, your likes matter. If you're a personal branding expert, I heard this from Alex Hormozy. He says that I will never take fitness advice from a fat person. Why? Because you are not preaching what you said. So they are important for some extent, but after that, it's all about what generates you revenue, money, because that's what important is. So I have a rule that is anything that doesn't directly or indirectly add money to my bank account, it's not worth my time. If I'm a personal brand expert, just to extend that example, if I'm a personal brand expert, I will need a lot of likes on my post. I will need some vanity metrics. If I see 40,000 followers, I will stay on that profile. So, for a personal brand expert, that matters. But if I talk about a D2C person who is selling some products, for him it doesn't matter because he's not looking for you. So, a lot of people have this doubt that I'm not having a lot of impressions, I don't have that many likes. Will people come to me to buy this product or service I have? They will if it's for them. And likes don't come in that case. I mean, I don't think Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos cared about likes on LinkedIn or any other platform. They cared about money, so what directly adds into it. Then you come to my favorite line, and I think it's a reel on Yasmin's Instagram. You can even go to it. You can go to my playbooks, and everything is in a very great detail there. I've poured all my love to it. Once you start out on LinkedIn, normally you think you can post just as Anirban described his. Like you cannot post that much. I don't know even LinkedIn can ban you for doing that. It can, it cannot, I don't know. I don't study the algorithm for 2 hours a day, but I'm just saying you can comment that much. And you all know Yasmin. He is like the community builder and the commenting expert. So we think that we can post and we can get everything. No, you cannot. Till the time you don't reach out, I just take commenting as a networking event. If I ever comment on Amita's post, let's say that I am going to her, networking with her via LinkedIn. It's online, it's okay, but it's just a paraphrase of meeting offline and online. To me, it seems that. So for me, that networking event is very important. And if I can do 200 of them a day, I'm not saying you should do 200. I will break that for you, that you don't need to do 200. But it is very important for me of how you should go about it. Then about the profile, I will never say I'm a personal branding expert. I'm a profile optimization expert. I'm not. Whatever I've studied, whatever I've seen from what works on LinkedIn, from my mentors, I'm just giving it to you. Because commenting won't work till you don't optimize everything around it. So I just follow the KISS, keep it super simple. Everything. Your visual hook, your hooks, your caption, I don't care whatever it is. In your life, it's the formula of KISS, keep it super simple. Just my mentor, who is Matthew LeCave, he just says that write like you are explaining it to a kid. That's it. Don't use any jargons, don't use anything else. Keep it super approachable and then you drive it very simply. Don't do anything else. I cannot see much on the screen, but I heard a notification.
If anything comes on, I'll let you know.
Ah, sure thing. So be there only go to solution. I'm talking about niches here. The most amount of doubts I get is about niche. I just received the voice text and I forwarded it to my co-owner of the business, and we were talking about that how many people suffer with niche problem or niche, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just saying, I never expected myself to have a business around commenting and that too on LinkedIn. Never ever in my life. You never know what your niche can be. I believe in experimentation. I just gave him a voice note even for the person who approached me for the advice. I just said, I cannot give you that advice. It's that simple. Till the time you haven't tried it a lot, you cannot say this works for me. I don't know. What his doubt was that I have tried being a content strategist, I have tried being a designer, and I have tried being a coach. I'm like, how are you doing these stuff? First of all, let me just give me that explanation. I see people changing so much between that. Don't do that. Have one niche. If you, it's just, I remember that line from Bruce Lee. He says, I don't fear a man who practiced 100 kicks. I fear a man who practiced one kick 100 times. So your reps means a lot. So be one niche. Don't be the jack of all trades. It's a fallacy. I see so many. I'm an Indian creator, and I don't have. I don't know if you saw my post about. I only have 10% Indian connections. The reason is that they're doing everything. Everything they are doing Instagram, YouTube, email. I don't know how, but they claim. And every person who has done that, they know you are lying about it. It's that simple. So, I mean, take me as an example, like commenting as a service, you don't expect that, but it worked. So, whatever
Amita has
worked.
a question, Vidya.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I saw that post of yours, Vidya, that 10% people. And even I'm surprised with the same thing. I always had this thing, how can people be all around in the same time in all platforms? It's like impossible, right? So rightly you like took up this one. I had this thing very much in mind. So that means they are delegating it. They are not doing it by themselves. They're delegating it, right?
Yes, it could be. I mean, if you see Vedika Bhaya, I mean, we were talking about that in the group, I believe. The reason is that she is delegating it and she goes low ticket offer. So the business model changes, but I just don't know. I have never seen. Now I'm not guessing out because I love Elon Musk. So he's doing some weird supernatural stuff. I'm just saying that, but he has reached like the level of human expertise where we can't even imagine the type of pressure he's taking. But for a person who start, what Matt has always told me, you start one thing and then you offshoot. It's just like you grow the seeds and then it branches and shoots off and then you grow the whole tree. But if you haven't started, for me, for anybody else, I'm not judging your business situation or your life situation, but for me, I will remain on commenting till the time it is working. I will never even be a personal branding designer. I had that offer once, I'll tell you. And I had one seven-figure creator who is doing like, I don't know, 500K per month or something. He is Tim Keen. You can even search him on LinkedIn. And I told him that, Tim, I'm selling designing also. My graphic designer will do that. And I am even selling commenting. I'm even selling out captions and copywriting. And he says, Vidya, it's like running 3 to 4 agencies. Why do you want to do that when you can't even run one agency better? So I always believe in niching down, though it's not the topic, but I'm just telling that niche down as much as you can. Like Alex Hormozy, if you have seen his video about his dentist, I don't know, she is something and she has got 900 or 800 followers. She's doing 1 million a year and just 4 likes on an Instagram post. So vanity doesn't matter at a certain extent, but I think niching works. If you can target me solely, it works. So, whatever presentation I'm going to give after this about commenting, don't copy me. I'm just saying that. I'll tell you, there was one person who's called, his surname is Mittal. I don't know, I can't even remember. He said, I'm going to comment 200 times like you. I'm like, great, go ahead. And he couldn't even grow his profile. So just don't copy, just see whatever works for you. It's a strategy, so go along with it. Please, you do not want to waste 10 years figuring out what you like or 10 months experimenting to get what you love. It's one of my favorite lines. You can steal all the strategies, let's say that. I was a very great stealer from all the top creators. So, what's working for them? What's working for them? Let me take that and let me try it. Don't take it personally, but just try it and let's see what works. And now I know what works. So I'm just saying it's all in experimentation. Please believe in that. You, nobody's living your life. They are not living your life. So it's not going to be same. ICP is someone whom you can offer the solution to their pains. It's that simple. If I have a cut on my finger and if you offer me a cake, that is not going to solve my pain. But if you offer me a band-aid or if you offer me an ointment, then it's going to solve that. For me, when I'm hungry, somebody's solving that hunger for me by giving me food. But if I have that kind of pain, somebody's solving that. So just remember, you cannot serve both the sides. You cannot be a baker and you cannot be a chemist, both at the same time. I haven't seen one, but if you want to be both, uh, cheers to you. I see a lot of people, just as Amrita explained about that. So I can't tell who your ICP is. I cannot, I will not. Nobody ever can. If they are even trying to. Just don't. Demand creates supply. I just saw talk. I will tell you the commenting journey I have and why it worked. The reason it worked, I thought that I can pitch to anyone. Maybe I can pitch to all of you. And then I can say, oh, can you pay me $2,000 for that? And you all are going to curse me out of your tongues. But if I ask a person who is a top creator, who has like 30, 40, 50K followers, they have a lot of traction. I'm just telling you how I decided my ICP. I was serving these low ticket clients who were from India as well, from outside as well. They couldn't even pay me $500 and I was serving them. So some people come to me with struggles with their investing like 7 to 8 hours a day. They cannot even pay me much and have to work so much. How do I solve this? I'm like just serving the wrong person. Why? So I just got my niche very clear. And Matt was like, I told him all this, and Matt was like, Vidya, what if you're serving the wrong ICP? And that was the eureka moment. I was like, why not pitch a top creator who genuinely has money and who wants the traction, because commenting really boosts up their profile. For a beginner person, you need a lot, but for a top creator, you don't need that much. But commenting is important, it becomes like a necessity to them. And that's when it started hitting. I was serving the wrong ICP all the time. So, your ICP or USP, your product. Nobody can tell you. You have to decide it. So, your non negotiable skill. Now, I'm not saying bring the alien skill from somewhere else. No. Whatever you do the best. Have seen you do it in public. Now, why I'm in this meeting is because you have seen me commenting on LinkedIn. If you haven't seen me, why would you be here and why would you believe me? So they have seen you do it. And if you're a, let me go to that personal branding expert example. If I go to your profile, you claim to be a personal branding expert. Okay, all good. Do you have those likes? Do you have those amount of followers? Because you are judged by that. If I go to a doctor, I need those degrees to verify. If you go to me for commenting services, you will need, can she really comment? Does her comment really have that quality? So you will check. It's like a parameter you have to set. I just say you all will relate to it. They claim themselves to be a personal brand expert and they have like one like on one post. I'm like, how are you selling that? Because you cannot claim it. I'm not saying one like is nothing. No, I just support those creators, but don't claim that. Just don't claim that. Claim something you're really good at. And then prices that match your value, skill, and time. I have seen so many creators just selling at low prices. They are like 400, they don't agree. 300, 200, $100. Why? Why just claim one price? Don't discount it. That's it. Go for it and try to pitch it. There will be somebody who can. So I saw this reel actually. So there are two people, and one of them asked like, "Would you like to buy this bag for 1,000?" He really shows the bag. The next person answers, "No, I will not. I'm not crazy." He says, "You are poor in mind." Because if you had a rich mindset, they are risk takers. The rich are risk takers. I believe that now. So you would have asked, what's inside this? You must have seen those pranks in Game Era, but it was not a prank. I'm just saying, it really had $20,000 inside it. So true rich people see value inside, not the cost of entry to achieve it. I'm just saying that you have to believe it that your service is worth that much. Then you are the product in this creator. If you want to be here in this, on, I'm not saying I'm not Justin Welsh. I'm I'm claiming that I'm not Justin Welsh, but be the only best out there in the market. If you keep me in front of how my inbounds come is, I saw you comment very good. I want to have you comment for me. That's it. There is no competition. Like, be the monopoly. I love being the monopoly, not being the competition. Because then it's not about being safe, it's about being the best out there. Then it's about commenting. Let me come and break some things to you. How I used to do commenting. When I used to comment and started, I was not even trying to be like, oh, I have to make this commenting work. No, I just used to comment like a crazy. I just, my assistant uses this word for me. She says batshit crazy. The reason is I used to stay on LinkedIn for 7 to 8 hours. More than that, maybe I'll tell you my schedule at that point when anniversary was at zero, literally at that. Um, I used to wake up around 5, so that's all good. Then 10 a.m. used to hit. I knew some people are going to post, the creators, top creators. From 10 to 2 o'clock, I used to be there. Comment, 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 comment. Because I didn't have any copywriting skills. I used to post okay, like it didn't make any sense to me. But I used to comment, comment, comment. Then take a break, have lunch. Because I failed at my second business right at that point. Uh, and I lost my money in Facebook ads, just to tell you. Then from 4 o'clock or 3:30, I knew Yasmin post about like 4 o'clock or something. I knew that most creators post around 5 to 6. I used to stay till 7 o'clock. Comment, 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 comment. That's the peak time of LinkedIn, the IST time. It is still the same. The peak time is from, I will talk about the technicalities you can follow, but it's from 4:30. When Yasmin posts, I'm telling you that you can turn on his notif. I already know you already have that. But when Yasmin posts, that's when all top creators start posting. So it's like that brief period till it's winters now. It goes till 6:15. Justin Welsh is the last to post or Eric Partaker. I'm just telling you that. So if you want to follow the peak time of commenting, do that. All top. Lara, Yasmin. I mean, everybody post around that. So do that. And then at night, I used to go to a Justin Welsh post. I used to pick out my ICPs, go to their profile, go to their latest post, comment there. So they can follow me back. This was my routine for about 3 months. 3 months. It was a lot to take in. Sometimes I just used to feel like delete LinkedIn, but I had nothing. Like I didn't have a business. I didn't have any money to just go. So I was trying to make it work. I just went crazy about commenting. It was kind of an addiction. So maybe you've seen that of my time that I used to comment more than 300 comments per day. And you think, how can somebody do it? Well, I used to stay about 10 to 11 hours. That's why. So don't just feel like it's like time to work. Just equate that. So if you still feel I do that, no, I don't. If I want to engage, I will. If I don't, I don't. So about my commenting strategy, I guess this method, which is called 50, 30, and 20. 50 goes, if you have been following me, you must have heard about it. So 50 is like small creators. Now, if you're trying to grow, I'm just saying that if you're really at that early stage, let me put a number below 3,000 followers or 5,000. Let's say that. Please, please, please comment on small creators. The reason is, and not top creators, don't get addicted to them. They give you revenue after a while, after you've reached some stage like 10,000 followers or something. Then it started hitting the ROI. But your ROI is in small creators till you have like 5,000 followers. The reason, first, they are your lifelong fans, because maybe you commented on a post which had like 1 like and you commented with love, support. Don't troll or don't fangirl or something. A very genuine, valuable comment. You will be like a star to them. When my post got 1 like, Vidya commented. So I will go to a profile, I will connect with her, I will follow her. So they are your lifelong fans. When you start, you have to collect that. So LinkedIn claims that community, community, community. No, small fans, right? That are your community, and they will never ask you anything. They will always support you. I see people from so long of my journey, they come to that much. So please remember, you start with small creators. 30 goes to your peers. So for me, Arnavin could be that peer right now because he's kind of, we are running at the same. I'm not saying followers. Please don't equate that. Please don't. Some people have 100K followers and 1 like. I'm not saying that. Please don't equate with followers. I'm equating with the level of the person branding they have done. So 30 would be peers. So and even could be so many others could be as my peer. There are which I remember on top of my head. So anybody who is near your journey, they are that. 20 goes to your top creator. Literally 20. And those have to be very top. Justin, Lara. So many others are in different niches, but I have picked out of all of the LinkedIn. There are less than 60 top creators, genuine people who will reply you back. Any top creator who doesn't reply back, don't run behind them. They will not come back. So this is the role play: 50 to small, 30 to your peers, 20 to the top. And disclaimer, not depending upon the follower rate. Please don't. Then about connecting, I'm just telling you, uh, commenting is 20% of your growth. Your connections are 80% of your vanity growth on LinkedIn. Please remember that. Your connections, which you see beside followers, please remember the reason why I have 380, I don't know, 389. My target is to reach 400, but I don't run. Those 389 connections are very carefully sorted by me. Those connections have been built all along the way. And I just don't connect with everyone and anyone. They all are my ICPs. So when you are connecting, the strategy reverses for commenting. So 50 or more and more, just maybe 100%, I don't care. Top notch connections. If you have Justin Welsh as your connection, salute to you. So that's the case. The day when Yasmin connected with me, I took a screenshot and I kept it in my folder. Lara hasn't. I think she has even burned her the 30,000 limit she has, but it is so good to have top-notch people as a connection, because just you must have seen creators who didn't have anything and Yasmin commented on it. It blew up. That happens. It. I'm not saying you run behind that, or when will Lara Costa comment. Don't wait for that. But when you have them as your connections, all Yasmin's network will come to you. Please remember that. And that is why you need top-notch creators in your connection. 30 are your peers. I'm not saying only have 100, 500. I don't care. LinkedIn gives you the limit of 30,000. So you can go to that. But I am very brutal about all of them. I just don't. I sort them very carefully. 20 goes to small creators. So anybody who is working so much, and uh, there is one person, Sanjeev Kumar. I think he took his profile from just a zero level to such a good level. He hasn't got so many followers, but he always commented on my stuff. Now, I'm not saying that is a parameter, no, but he genuinely supported me. His profile gave me the ROI. I'm being a bit of selfish, but that's what you need. So please remember 50, 30, and 20 while commenting, and 50, 30, and 20 reverses while connecting. And your connections are everything. I'm just saying that. Your feed improves, reach improves, you must think like, how does she get 200 connections? Because of my connections. They are $1 million people. Not like they are $1 million, but their profiles are very, very good. I'm not saying they have to be optimized, but they're real, genuine people there with whom I connect. So, how to remove connections? Post BS content, post selfies only. So, all the girls who post selfies, I just never. Like, I think Amita remembers that post, but I just don't follow them. You have 3,000 likes, but you have 8 comments. I know for what. So, LinkedIn is not Instagram to me. So, I just don't follow them. Giving no value in post, I just don't. If you tell me, oh, what's personal branding and how to do storytelling, I don't care about that. But if I was really intrigued, I have saved uneven screenshots of emails. I've kept them to read them later. He gave me some genuine value because I'm working on email marketing right now. So that is good to me. That is valuable to me. So that is the value. Just talk, not walk the talk. So I just don't. You must have seen creators saying, oh, how storytelling can really drive your business or your LinkedIn. Tell me how. And they don't. So I just don't follow them. Write 20 lines on storytelling, flaunting fake followers. And you must have seen some very good examples of that. So, how to write comments? Don't use any First of all, disclaimer, never ever use AI for comments. Please don't. Please don't do that. The reason is I very well know there will be an AI very soon for commenting, and we have engaged.ai, but it's not so good. And LinkedIn, I don't know how it predicts the GPT comments for anybody else's. And I don't know now, but after doing so many comments, I know what's an AI comment and what's a real comment. I just know it from a mile away. I believe even you might be able to pick out like, this is like an AI with a lot of emojis with like a bulk of paragraph. We know it from a mile away. But if you write a very single line with some values, some jaw-dropping comment, I will be more interested in that. Be relatable, that's one stuff. You, I get this doubt all the time. Do I need to write a long comment or a short comment? Doesn't matter. If you see my comments, sometimes I'm so emotional I will write the whole story. Sometimes I'm just like jaw drop, just like mic drop statements. Please that. So keep it simple. Don't use any jargons. I'm just telling you when I started. I had a copywriter friend and I was trying to write my captions. I gave my captions to her. She was like, Vidya, this is too much jargons. I'm like, why? This is so easy. She said, most of the people on LinkedIn, English is not their first language. Please remember that. English is not their first language. Their native is something else. So keep it simple. Just like as I told you, keep it at grade 1 level. Don't think of what will people think of me. The more clear, the better. Clarity wins all the time. Please remember comments you can do 200, you can do 400. Please do it. Try doing it. I did it for 3 months. Nothing happened. So you have to believe that comments is equal to visibility, not clients. Till you don't reach out very well, comments are not going to give you anything. I could have just done that and maybe stay like 7 hours even today on LinkedIn, but I just choose not to because I want the clients, not the visibility. I'm not crazy about that. So you need to understand the most often doubt like, oh, how can it give me clients? I'm like, it will not. Everything needs to have a funnel. That's very important. What a funnel is like a channel. I comment, okay, he's an ICP, DM him. DM him, pitch myself, build some trust, exchange lead magnets, whatever your funnel is, and then I take him in as a client. So everything needs to have funnel. Never believe commenting is just clients. Appreciate them heartily. Use light humor sometimes. Don't use dark humor. I'm just saying that people don't take it. You never know how people can take it fun. If you have been following me from the previous time, I got viral because of my meme comments. And I noticed something that top creators used to never reply back. And I used to be like, why are they not replying back? The reason is they have got years of experience. Then they are pouring in their knowledge in that one post. And I am writing a meme below that. How do you feel that? If I talk about Justin Welsh, he has done 20 years in sales. He has had an anxiety attack. And then he was like, okay, I don't want money. I want peace in my life. And that is why he chose solopreneurship. That gives him freedom to spend time with his wife and his kids. So I used to comment with a meme. He never used to reply back. The reason is that is his all 40 years of his life pouring in one post and a meme. So just respect the tone of the post. It's just like mirroring. Whatever the post says, say that. If it's a joke, if it's a meme, go with the meme. Don't be serious then. Like when somebody jokes around you, you laugh with it. You don't go serious. But if somebody is saying something good, experiential, you stay silent and you add something to it. So I think just mirroring is the best thing that I ever did. Don't copy paste. Change your style all the time, and um, I just love those comments with stories. Uh, I don't know. I think Arnavan does that on Yasmin post a lot. It's like a story, and I love that. Most people love a story, literally. Like if Justin Welch went like I had an anxiety attack and then I left my 9 to 5. So that's a hook right there. So just I don't you must be knowing Arif Hussain, he's the juice guy. So the reason is he always comments juice under everybody's post. He has his own style. I have nothing to judge. But have your own style, have your own style everywhere. In your content, you're very serious. In your comments, you're funny. Doesn't make any sense. Be clear like a child. Then you can't be a jack of all trades. You have to be the king of one. I just believe that now. After 22 years of my life, I believe there is nothing like jack of all trades, especially in business. There are three things: either you delegate, eliminate, or forget. So you have to do that. Even Alex Hormozi, I think I talked about him. He started with fitness because he was so passionate about it. And then he's like delegating his $250 million portfolio business, a team of 60, his wife supporting him. So you are a champion at one, and then you train or you delegate people. It's as simple. Uh, this is nothing to follow, but about repurposing stuff. I'll tell you how I repurpose. I prepare content just for LinkedIn. Right? This is my Canva. I will show you all my templates. So I prepare just for LinkedIn. I don't care about others. Right? So I repurpose the whole caption into three threads and three tweets, right? Post them at the same time. And then Facebook and Instagram, I can post there, so I post. And then sometimes I'm not very active on YouTube, but I used to post reels and shorts, the faceless ones. I don't know where I am with that, but I stopped that. But I really post on 5 platforms. The reason is you grow very slowly on others, but it's okay because you're not paying attention. It's okay, just create content on one, be it LinkedIn, be it anything else. Please repost. People say, "Oh, why are you showing some love paper?" If not, who will? So please repost. The best strategy is like I post around 12 to 1 a.m., 12 to 1 p.m., and 4 to 5:30 p.m. Two posts a day every single day. That first post, let's say I posted around 1 p.m., engage a bit, jump back, jump to work. Then after around 3 to 4, I reposted again. So it's boosted. Now I delete that repost because I don't want it to boost anymore. I post again. Only if you're doing 2x. I don't recommend it to everybody else. It takes a lot. So at 5:36 I again post, and then at night, because now I have a 12-hour clock window, so then I post around repost 12 p.m., something like that. It just post around it, and your impressions, your nothing is just affected. Please remember. Oh wow, what do I have here? Yeah, please turn on the notifications. I believe you already have that, but yeah, I mean, the best thing you can do if you really want to get the eyeballs or the replies from top creators is to comment first. I'm telling you, for Justin Welsh, you get 3 second window. He posts, you click and you comment. It has to be that fast. For Yasmin, it breaks my mind. If I'm 1 minute late, it has 50 likes already. So I don't know. Cheers to him because he comments back. But wow, his posts go crazy. For Justin Welsh, the window is 1 minute or something. For Lara, it is like 5 minutes because she replies afterwards. So I'm just telling you that I'm just saying 5 to 10 minutes is the clock for you. If you want to really get the, even if you don't get the reply, leave that, right? But you get a lot of reactions to it, so you get a lot of traffic, and it's not necessary you get followers from that. Sometimes you do, literally, sometimes you do, and show up daily. Don't haunt them for. I'm just saying those top creators will not like. I think I used to think about why Lara is not accepting my request, but she literally can't. Maybe she has exhausted her limit of 30K or something, or she doesn't go to her pending request. It's okay, leave that. But I get a lot of traffic if I'm the very first one to comment. I'm not saying you have to go crazy. See, life happens, right? Please don't go crazy. If just like today, I was very motivated to comment. So I stayed there for like an hour and I did. Yesterday I wasn't, so I left it after 5 minutes. Like, okay, whatever happens. I just don't care in my head what happens. And you just have to do that. You get 40 likes, 400 likes. What's happening? The world didn't change. Your life didn't. But I think dollars can. So you have to concentrate on that stuff. How to be insightful? I'm just telling you that give all you have. Like, I'm just saying whatever insight you have on that. Don't write insightful. Please don't write that. But have some, even if you write one line, please write it by yourself. And I'm not saying go to that post, read that post a lot. Don't do that. Just make sure you're giving all the insights you actually can. Uh, you don't have to write thank you for sharing. Don't write that. Write your opinion. Oh yeah, I remember that lead generation worked for me. That person would be like, wow, he really understood my post. So you can at least do that much. Giving is the new growing. Give them so much that they feel guilty saying no to you. Justin Pesh started replying back to me almost after 2 months. Every day I was the first one to comment on his post, and after 2 months I got his reply. I still have that screenshot, so it's going to take time. But so give actionable advice, use me and I. Now what I have also find more when I was stuck at LinkedIn for about 7 months. People are like, wow, I need to know that story. I don't know, storytelling is like $1 million tactic, but when you when you joke on yourself, when you take the things on yourself, then it gets better to people like, wow, he's referring to himself, so it's much more better to learn some insider insight. Genuine, be genuine, don't fake about it. Reply back with a thought, talk like human, not AI. Share personal things, try to be factful, be normal. Don't go crazy like those girls, like, wow, this is so good. Or, don't do that. We know that excitement, but it's okay. You can drop a heart. I love that. Don't troll. Don't go crazy. Uh, don't uh, don't be a fangirl. So share only real things. Don't be like, I earned $1 million. How? Why are you doing that? Share a zero to hero story. Sometimes it's okay. Talk like you're built from scratch. Now, if I have been into commenting thing and I start talking about recruiting stuff or talk about HR. I haven't done all that, so why would I speak about it? Use call to actions, use hook. Your first line is everything. This is more about like content, I think. About this. Connections sorted, remove dead connections and non-active accounts. I'm just saying as of today I have 389 or something. People I follow is 64. Those are pending requests. I'm waiting for people. Like Lara, Yasmin is in. Justin will never do that. So I'm ready for it. But like the people I really want me to be my connections. I don't follow any groups. I'm just telling you, everything that you do on LinkedIn, even one comment changes a whole feed. I'm just saying. I tell you real life experience. I was connected to one Nigerian person. I don't know when I started LinkedIn. So I was connected to him and I got connected to 300 people like him. My whole feed was with Nigerian people. And then I removed all of them. And since then, I follow not to have that many connections. So if your target audience is America, let's say that, have them. If your audience is top creators, have them. If your audience is e-commerce, have them. So whatever you're trying to pitch, please have them. And I don't follow any pages. It's my company page. I don't know how. but just don't. Everything you follow, you comment, you content on, anything you do, please remember it is affecting your feed and it is affecting your growth. So profile views, now here comes the real money talk. Your profile views, see, profile views means they are coming in hot. Why I'm saying that? They know you very well. They just saw your profile. Let's say this is the upper section, but they just saw you right now. So they are hot. What there are three stages of what I call cold, warm, hot, super hot. So these are like warm right now. And if you DM, they turn into hot, like hot leads, or what you call, what you can really pitch into. I'm not going to get into that funnel stuff. That is not my domain. That I am here for. Then search appearances. To be honest, really doesn't help me. I don't know why, but people really go with who searched them. For me, profile viewers are a lot of value. Please keep it super simple. This is about content, like format your comments if you can. Like this is like Yasmin post and Elmina Kurgas. Their posts are like addicting to me, and that is why I have started formatting so much. This I don't know. It just reduces you in. It's been that formatting works that. Commenting is not visibility. Be clear about the process. Build your story. I'll complete 1 year and 3-4 months about just commenting like crazy. I still do. Sometimes I'm so motivated. I comment like for 2 hours. Sometimes you just don't see me. So it depends. It's more about money, not commenting all the time. Commenting grows me, but it's not going to make me any money if I don't convert it very well. So please remember whatever you're doing. I'm not saying become a commenting person, comment 200 times. Doesn't matter. Didn't move the needle for me when I commented 300 times. But now moves the needle for me when I work on the lead generation stuff. So please focus on the money stuff. Then it's like content. Lara is she is like, her posts are very addicting. I'm just saying that. The way she does storytelling, Yuri is like the content creation person for me. I really learn a lot. Ruben Hashid, been a pleasure, was on a call with him once in my life, but he is so good. Uh, the way AI can change you, literally. Like, use ChatGPT. The only non-negotiable investment I have is purchasing GPT every single month. Please do. I'm not saying purchase every AI out there. No, please purchase very valuable AIs and try to elevate yourself. AI is the future. It's not going to take care of anything. Charlie Hills is for sure how the thing that I got from I have met him, and the reason he is so good is because he is just like a very experimentative person. He is like, why not post this? Why not post this? And he's always doing that. So I think experimentation is really cool for me. Then it's Arbrin. I don't know how you say his name, but he is the consistency king for me. That man has done. I don't. He has like a 80K followers across platforms. The way he's growing, the repurposing things, I can learn everything. Daniel, we all know, I think. So he is super good in some sense that the way he builds out his content is very simple. I have just seen that. It's very simple. And my mentor, I'm just very proud of him. And if you really want to make, I started making money after joining him. I'm not pitching him, I'm not saying anything, but I'm just telling you my story that he was the person who made me do all this. About content, I'm just not saying anything. Maybe you are more better writers than me. Please do. So I'm not a copywriter. Just one niche, one problem, one solution. I have realized one thing. Adding comments under your post, it's not necessary. You will see someday My post will not have any. Just like Matt Barker. I think he called out that. So it's not necessary. Engage 30 minutes after. I always do that. At least 5 minutes. If Justin Welsh, a millionaire person, I believe one of the top creators in the world, can engage 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after he posts. I bet you can. And he posts twice every day. Twice. So Matthew and I got the inspiration from Justin only. Like, why does he post 2x every single day? We tried it. The results are insane. Profile views, everything. The way your profile blooms up. I'm not saying you start doing that. It takes up a lot to do 2x every single day. How to even do the content, but there is a reason why he does that. Uh, when you are starting to grow, you steal a lot. Just don't like copy everything. Don't do that. Change it in your style and then you add it. Just as you grow and grow and grow, then you start adding your brand to it. I said that already. Volume negates that. I have done so many comments I don't remember, but now I know so much about commenting that I know what works and what doesn't. So I'll just say there is no rule book about commenting. I'm just saying that when you start it out, if you really want to grow, commenting really helps. Like Matthew said, if you want to grow, comment 2 hours. Most people who are trying to grow, they comment like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 hours a day. I'm not saying you have to do that, but even if you're commenting 30 times, let's say 30 comments is not a big deal. If you're trying to do that, be very genuine. Don't think about it a lot. It is just a comment, and I'm just saying that my co-owner said that Vidya, you're a human in this universe, which is so big we cannot comprehend. You are on LinkedIn, which is such a little thing, and you're doing a comment, which is such a little thing. So please remember your life is much more bigger. You are born to do like big bold stuff like a legend. It is just a comment, and everything is just this much. But uh, this much can generate you so much. So that will be it from my side. I think it has been a lot. It's 8:11. I just realized. Yes, Andaman, please take over. I think I spoke a lot. Did I bore you guys? Second.
We are loving it.
Oh, I thought I bored you. Ah, so good. You all stayed. I thought only Andaman stayed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, Andaman, please go on.
If anyone have any question, please turn on your mic and ask.
Yes, please.
Pragya, Abhishna, anyone? Yes. Tanisha, you can unmute.
Hi Vidya.
Hey,
Uh,
how are you?
I'm good. Actually, I loved the session. For the first time, I was not making notes, but just listening to you.
No problem. What I can do is make a PDF of the presentation and give it to you. Uh,
Like there are two reasons to raise the hand. First, first I wanted to talk to you. I don't know when will I get a chance. Second,
please DM me. I reply to all the DMs. Please know that.
that's so sweet of you. Second is that I got immense clarity. I am like ready to accept that there are certain things that I can't do and I don't want to sell them to anyone now. That's a huge thing that I have gained today. Uh, Second, I want to ask you that the thing which motivates me, the thing which makes me feel like I can do it, uh, even I can talk about it even in while I'm sleeping or even in alpha stage. That's one thing for which I help my client, but I just for the thing which you feel you are capable of doing, you fear the most, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Uh, I can share you my stuff. I'm still very afraid of pitching in the DMs. I'm just saying that. Still, I'm still very afraid of like what's going to be my next message. Hope I don't lose the client. But uh, Matthew, I believe I'm saying his name a lot of times. He said that on the call. He said when it's scary, then you know it's the right thing you're doing. So just do it. And 99% just back out there. So if you're doing that, you're already in the 1%. So pat yourself in the back and just do it. Do it.
Yeah, that one niche, one problem, one solution is like my one statement which I'm going to take from you today.
It's not mine. Everything of ours is from others, and that's from Lara Costa. So I just heard it from her. It's
Like
Lara Costa.
then it's little confusing. Like yesterday, I DM'd her to get a blueprint, which she said we can DM her to get the blueprint. So I just grabbed the opportunity, and then that where in that PDF which she shared, she said, "Don't be too narrow too." So it's like a little confusing.
Um, the thing I follow, I'm a very big fan of Alex Hormozy, and the thing that he even genuinely believes is just like that tree, you just grow from the seeds and then you grow from a tree. Like you delegate, eliminate after you scale. I don't know if I posted about it or not, but the post said like when you start, you do one stuff very good, and when you scale, then you try to delegate or you try to hire people. But that's like the scaling stuff. But when you are doing one thing, just do one thing, and just you can even check this out. All the successful people they started doing one thing, just one thing, because I'm just not saying focus is success. When you, I've understood the very hard way. I was trying to do everything. It's not possible. It's not. But when I have my focus on LinkedIn and I have given my Instagram to my brother, my ex to one of my strategists, now I don't work on that. But it was so cool working like that. So I have seen people, I mean, see me as like an alien example. I'm selling commenting. People are selling better stuff here. Personal branding, emails, outbound, inbound. I don't know about stuff. Commenting. Why would people buy that? But riches are in the niche. Again, a statement by Alex Hormozy. You can try it. I just always say, just try. Try and
Yeah.
do all this stuff. Try and do one stuff. See where you're successful.
Okay, so I want to take one permission. That is, I would like to DM you my biggest fear and what I really want to niche down in. Would love to get your advice on that. That's it.
My DMs are always open. I haven't closed it. I even don't know how to close it. It's open. Yes,
Okay,
hope.
thank
But that
you.
was all good, Tanisha.
Yeah, thank you so much. You gave me so much time. Thank you so much.
No problem, legend. Yeah, Pragya.
Hi Vidya. So,
Hey.
my question is, when you're working with clients, the time slot is quite limited when most of the audience is active. So, how do you
Mhm.
balance like commenting for your account and your multiple clients' account?
Oh, this is like a secret. I delegate it. It's that simple. I just don't. How? Just imagine how can I do? And the thing is that I have like growing a business and then doing this stuff is very different. So again, taking in Alex Hormozy and Leila Hormozy, they don't post on Instagram or anywhere else. Their team is doing that. And in the end, they just know the ROI. They just know the results. Okay, we got a million views, we got this. What do we take out of this? I'm just that person. So you cannot do it. Not humanly possible. If you're doing that, you will never grow. How many you can handle? Just have a simple math. If I'm taking, let's say, 3 hours, which I don't, let's say 3 hours for me, 3 hours for others, 3 hours for one more. How much? How much can I comment? Not possible. So all of the agencies, even they even delegate scale higher. They outsource. So that's the answer there.
Yeah, but as a beginner, we have to like I am like
That even
in that number. So
yeah.
also, yeah, but I was just I was not asking. I was just telling you that it gets draining. Commenting after some time gets really draining because you have to give it a thought. That's why I was just having this query.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, I don't know if you've read my playbook or not, but it can get annoying even at one point. I like throw my phone out of my phone. How many can I comment on? So when you when you don't want to comment, I mean, it's okay. After like 3 hours, 1 hour or something, just take a break from your phone. And I think we all can do that. Sometimes I just have a timer on my phone. 2 o'clock I posted, to 2:30 I have to go. Simple. No matter how good the post is, I don't care about it. And even for your clients, as a beginner, you have to do a lot. Uh, there is a statement: you are the janitor and the CEO when you start a business. So you have to do everything, and you have to be the founder as well. Do the maker and the manager stuff. When you start, it's very difficult, but when you go on and on, it is still difficult. When you go on and on, it is still difficult, but it just gets more easy to do with others. But it is difficult when you start.
Got it, got it. Thank you. One more question, little brief, but just like
Mhm.
um we have to give a thought while commenting, but sometimes our mind doesn't work and things like that. So can we train AI in our style? And some people have very specific style and then use that.
You can even create custom GPT, but so I believe very soon you will have a commenting AI for sure. How can I answer is that yes, you can train, but I just don't. I have tried doing it. I will be very honest with you. I've tried using AI comments with my own style, and I'm very good at prompting the GPT for like an hour or something. GPT works like the more you feed, the more you get the results better. But I've tried it and I don't like it. I even commented on it with the AI stuff. I just don't feel like I'm commenting. It's like I'm some people will not feel that, but it's like breaching to me or something. You can do it, try it, but I am very fast when I do it myself. Sometimes I'm just like, what to comment, what to. He's talking about sales, I don't know anything. But you have to just scan the post, see what the keyword is, and make a thing about it. Sometimes even you see my comments, oh, I love this. Oh, I need those sunglasses. Be that simple. It's just a comment. Just a
Yes.
comment.
The last line you said, na, it really stuck in my mind. Like it's just a commenting thing. No need to give it that
Yeah,
much.
some people are like, oh, you do 200. I'm not doing that. What? My mindset has changed so much about commenting. Before, I was like an addiction, like comment, 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 comment. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I was commenting like a weirdo. And people would ask, like, how are you able to comment that much? I'm like, I'm commenting for 8 hours a day. What do you think I can do? I can do 500 also. You can do that, but that's that. The universe is much more big. But
Yeah,
literally, I
thank you so
had,
much.
yeah, all good.
If yeah,
Amita. Hey, Amita. Can't hear
Yeah,
you
I
well.
got stuck up. I got stuck up. In fact, I'm so sorry for that. I have been
Us.
in that place where you said about commenting and everything. And when I started, I literally did that for 8 to 10 hours, even going to 11 hours. commenting for like 300 to 500. I have done for 499 last. Could not top it to 500, but 499 was my last. I could like I was done with that. I did for like 3 4 months. And in beginning, when we start, we have to do that because you know, that was the thing uh, which drained me out even later, and I stopped it doing that at present. I do by 100 to 150 max,
Mhm.
but yeah, at beginning when we start, we have to because we need that visibility. And as you mentioned, like for the top notch and to be the first one to comment, it gives you a lot of traction. Gives not only
It
to the
is.
person you are commenting to, but also to the followers of that person. So
It is.
it really makes sense. But after a time, when we realize that it makes no sense, but we have been all in that place. And as you mentioned, like for Jasmine Ali, even I'm always how does that happen within a second? I see, like if I'm a
Oh,
second delayed, I see like 50 number of day already there in the comments. So that is the most like I know weird thing for me, like how does it happen? But he has built that, yeah,
I just
brand
don't
of
know.
himself.
Yeah. I just don't know. Like Yasmin post just sometimes I feel like I turn down his notification, but like within a split second, like 150 likes, I'm like, how is that happening? And I
Right.
bet he's not using bots for it. I can see that.
No, no,
And
he isn't
but
because every
even
of his comments.
right, I don't know. I don't know. Like a wizard, maybe he can reveal that thing. But even Justin Welch, he has like 600K, now down to
Hmm,
700K. Even if I call Chris Donnelly, now reaching a
right.
million, they don't get that much. I don't know.
It,
I just give it that to his community that they are crazy about him. So I think
right. And
we
I
can take
have been following him from last, like from day one. I'm on LinkedIn. I have been following Jasmine, and I have been seeing the consistency on that
it.
particular of his post compared to any other post. I don't know how it happens, but people are like crazy. We are all crazy to like comment on the first place. So it is a race between all the community members, in
It
fact.
does. It does. Sometimes I
And
just leave Yasmin's post. I'm like, okay, I'm out. So it's okay.
okay, one question I would
Mhm.
like to ask you, like, what would you tell if have been commenting for many of the creators, like good creators who don't comment back, but yeah, in a while I have seen just a reaction. So, what would
Hmm.
you suggest to follow them up, like keep commenting, or okay, like it is done,
Um, I would give it time. Like I know
hmm.
Lara will never accept my
Right?
request, but it's okay. So I have to because she will give me the ROI for that. But
Hmm.
if there's a person who is with, let's say, 10K, how is he not getting time to accept my request? I don't know.
Right, right.
I would give it, I would give time to everything, but
Hmm.
sometimes I just go on to filter my account. I just remove it. I withdraw my request and I withdraw my follow from you. I just don't because it's being selfish, but I just don't care. I need the ROI somewhere. Either you're giving me a good community or you're giving me or you're my ICP. I can wait for you 90 days. But if you don't check those any of those boxes, I'm out. So just give it time. I would say that.
Right. Yeah, max, like max 3 to 4 months. What would you suggest?
That I would just wait like a month or something. That's it.
Yeah, Yeah, because
That's it.
there are certain people who never reply to your comments, neither they show up.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, it feels like little demotivated. When you keep on commenting and supporting them, there should be something
Yes,
at least.
yes,
But if you don't,
yes.
then even I was like, should we remove them? Should we? I was in a dilemma, like what to do with that. So thanks for the clear. And thank you for this lovely session, Vidya. It was really great.
All good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and
Even if some of
I
them
think
saying,
I think this was the like you exceeded the time. Like this is exceeded time for this session.
I
And
know,
thank
and
you
I'm
so
so
much.
sorry for that. I gotta apologize.
No, 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 not that. You were really like great on that, and everyone wanted something such boosting thing. So yeah, why? Because many have this don't have this clarity on commenting thing. We all have this commenting strategy going, but what is and how to like yeah. Because I do the same thing because I have been also getting clients because of my comments and someone speaking about the same thing, it feels nice. Thank you so much.
It is. All good. Legend.
Thank you, Vidya, for taking this session. It was really amazing, one of the best sessions so far. And whatever you taught for the last 1 to 5 hours is like a gold, and people learned a lot. Now the thing is not about learning; the thing is all about implementing. Now we got to see how many people are really implementing whatever you taught for the last 1.5 hours. And thank you once again for taking the session and being here. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a happy weekend.
Thank you so much. All the
Thank,
best. You're
take,
legends. Bye.
bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye bye.